Life is just too short for bad sex. Hello, and welcome back for yet another spin of Dirty Laundry. I'm Paul Brunson, Tinder's expert in relationship insight, and this is the show where we bring all of your dating questions together and dish the dirt on everything you need to know. We've looked at you getting started with dating. We've looked at safe dating, and this next one is probably the most important word that you ever need to think about, and that is the C word. It's communication. If the communication is not there, well, guess what? Your relationship is going nowhere. Communication is everything. It builds trust. It's how we determine what consent is and what our boundaries are, and it's how we create connections. How can you tell if they're picking up precisely what you're putting down? Let's take some of your questions and air some of that dirty laundry. All right, you wanna turn a situationship into a relationship? This is hard, but there's no better way to do this than to ask for it. But before you ask for it, you should absolutely consider what I call the 3 T's: tone, timing, and turf. And you have to consider this before the conversation. When you're approaching this person, you should make sure that the timing is right. And I can tell you right now, approaching someone after you've just been intimate with them, well, that's not the right time. Next is pick a neutral ground. This is the turf, like a cafe or a park. Anywhere where you both feel comfortable and you can be focused on the conversation. And then the last 3, tone. Keep your tone light and non-confrontational, still being open and honest about your feelings. You should be clear about what taking things to the next level will look like and what your expectations would be should things continue to progress. Now, things should always stay upbeat and low pressure. Now, while you can hope for the best, be prepared that your feelings may not be reciprocated. Allow your partner to express their feelings openly and honestly without judgment. They are their own person who has their own thoughts about how they want things to progress, and you'll need to respect whatever that might be. Now, this may take more than one conversation to get fully sorted, but creating a safe space between the two of you to express your feelings honestly without judgment, it means that you're ensuring that you don't end things on a sour note. Okay, you've had the worst sex of your life, but they're nice. All right, so let's work through this. Now, first, let's agree, sex is a wonderful thing, but talking about it when it's not up to standard, well, that could be tough. So if you're with a trusted partner though, you can make the conversation more fun than painful. So first things first, on your own, I want you to identify what it was about the sex that wasn't so great. Then, what is it that your partner could do to make the experience better for you? When you've done this, the fun part comes in. You know what that is? More sex, right? This time around though, if your partner starts making moves that just aren't right for you, I want you to show them something that you do like. And it doesn't have to be an awkward thing. You could work it into the activity, you know what I mean? Show them the things that make you feel good. If things still feel a little off, there's no harm in a conversation to uncover what's keeping the vibes off. Just be sure to always be receptive to their feedback. I want you to be open-minded and positive. Started seeing someone, the replies are getting slow. Remember this, when you start talking to someone new and the conversation starts to tank, it could send you into a tailspin. But before you start overanalyzing every word that's been exchanged, take a moment and consider the context. They might be busy. They might be dealing with work or other personal stuff. Give them the benefit of the doubt because, you know, life does happen. Now, if it's truly bothering you though, it's completely okay to communicate your feelings. Keep it chill and honest when you talk to them. Ask, is everything all right? Is there a reason behind the slower replies? Remember, effective communication is key. Relationships take time to develop. It's important to manage your expectations in the early stages. Not everyone is going to be glued to their phone 24/7. Give the relationship room to grow naturally without rushing the text game. Focus on quality time together. Face-to-face interactions can provide a clear understanding of where things truly are between the two of you. Ultimately, compatibility matters. If consistent, open communication is super important to you, take a step back, evaluate your needs, See if they align with your partner's style. It's all about finding that balance and figuring out what works for both of you. So breathe, be patient, and keep the communication flowing. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Communication is key. At any stage, don't ever hold back from what you want. I want you to talk about it and let them know. Transparency is everything when it comes to dating. If you want to hear more dirty laundry, because we got plenty more to go around, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And put those communication skills into practice.